Hi, I'm Jessica Hexstelzer. I'm an SSA here at the Mercer County Board of Developmental Disabilities. I'm an SSA and have done so for about 18 years. What I do is work with adult individuals with disabilities and help them find the people that can support them in whatever way they may need. Since the COVID-19 pandemic started, my job has been a lot more challenging. It was difficult to find direct care staff in that you're working very closely with individuals and sometimes for extended periods of time. One of the most challenging situations I've had was an individual that lived by himself in the community. He had just a handful of provider or direct care staff that worked with him, and not all of them were willing and able to go in and stay with him all the time. One of the reasons I believe Ed deserves an award is that he worked 24/7 with Charlie for almost 2 weeks solid, giving up time with his own family to support Charlie and what Charlie needed. Charlie looked forward to seeing Ed, he respected Ed, and kind of looked at Ed like a brother. Ed knew how important that was to Charlie, and he didn't want to let Charlie down, and Charlie didn't want to let Ed down. It's a calling, I believe, more than a job, and Ed has come through all this with flying colors. Ed's patient, kind, very thoughtful of Charlie's needs and Charlie's likes and dislikes. Ed, you're a fantastic person. You're a loving and caring and very generous man, and I sure thank you from the bottom of my heart, as I know Charlie does, and continue doing what you're doing. You're a wonderful man. Thank you.
My name is April Schindeldecker. I'm the team administrator with MPA Services. MPA Services provides services for individuals with developmental intellectual disabilities. We do provide services, residential care in the homes, along with offering day program services. I'm very proud to be a part of MPA. We have wonderful staff. They're well trained. They have the heart. They go into our homes. They don't only do a job that's expected of them, but they do it in a manner that exceeds every expectation, and they expect more than others think is possible. And as many of our DSPs, they're the heart of what we do. They're in the homes, they're the day-to-day, they're the impact of everything we hope to do. And every change we hope to make, our DSPs are at the front of the line doing it. Ed came to us a year ago. He walked out, he thought he had another job, and he walked right back in, and his heart just brought him right back through the door. And since Ed's been with us last November, he's been a great asset. He's helped the home a great deal. He's made himself just a part of our family here at MPA. He enjoys our clients as much as our clients enjoy him. Him and Charlie have so many interests in common that Ed tells me it's not even like he's coming to work, but like he's coming just to help out Charlie. I would want to give Ed a very heartfelt thank you, because it takes a lot not only to care for an individual, but to stay with an individual during the COVID-19 pandemic. And when both were tested positive, Ed stayed right there. He wouldn't leave. He said, until I can no longer care for him or myself, this is where I need to be.
My name is Bev Weiss. I'm the program director for MPA Services. Ed has a heart of gold. You know, there's nothing that he won't do for Charlie. He has Charlie's best interest at heart, as he would if he was going into any home to work. When Ed was ill and he was hospitalized, he would call me every day from his hospital room to check on Charlie, to see how Charlie was doing. If Charlie's getting everything that he needed, you know, if I was making sure that, you know, his meds were being passed, and, you know, Ed is just an exceptional person. I would just have to look at him and tell him thank you from the bottom of my heart. We've had multiple home supervisors in that home, and Ed has just been above and beyond of what a home supervisor is.
He's a nice person, and gosh, I've been out this house to cook out once. He takes me to auction sales, which I like, and he likes auction sales too. We have a lot in common. He collects old glassware, And I said, Ed, look, he bought it all. He cares about me. Between all the staff, Ed is my best person. Thank you.